Hey. Hello and welcome into the Knicks-Verse. My name is George, and if this is your first time here, or you've been here before but have not subscribed yet, please do so, along with hitting that thumbs up button for me and dropping your comments. Well, it's Saturday. Game 2 of the preseason is in the books. The New York Knicks took care of business against the Philadelphia 76ers in Abu Dhabi. That's right, they keep playing in Abu Dhabi. It was the Abu Dhabi games. The Knicks are undefeated out there, which was awesome. It was a pretty interesting game to watch, I gotta say. Definitely the first half was much more interesting than the second half, but a lot of interesting storylines. OG Anunoby came back from his hand injury. He was day-to-day, remember? So now he started. He got the start. Josh Hart, he has back spasms. That's all I know right now at the moment. He did not play. And Mitch got the start again. It is starting to look like Mitch may be the starter. But we're going to get into all of that. I got highlights for you guys. I got some post-game comments from Coach Brown and Jalen Brunson. Here we go. Knicks won 112-104. However, for some reason, the NBA website has it as 113-104. So I don't know what's going on there. I find it kind of a little odd, but I'm sure they'll figure it out eventually. And for some reason, the ESPN box score doesn't appear anymore, even though I was watching the box score during the game. Once the game ended, I don't know, it just disappeared. Something's gone wrong there. So we're going to be using the Yahoo box score. That's right, Yahoo one. All right, let's get into this further here. This was the starting five, as I was talking about before. And they played very well as a unit, actually. What was their plus? I mean, OG Anunoby was a plus 20 in his 17 minutes of play. Cat in his 16 and a half minutes was a plus 6. Mitch in 13 and a half minutes, a plus 16. Mikal Bridges in his 16 and a half minutes was a plus 6. Mikal and Cat shared the minutes, all their minutes together in this game. And Brunson, who played almost 17 minutes, he was a plus 14, and he was the high scorer with 14 points in the game. The unit played well. To me, it makes all the sense in the world. We've talked about it a lot here. That Mitch is he is a force to be reckoned with. And one of the best things about what was happening in today's game, the alley-oop. They were finding him for the lobs. One time when OG just took the ball, just went up down the middle and found Mitch with a little scoop. Alley-oop. Beautiful. Who else? I think Clarkson. I think Clarkson found him for an alley-oop as well. And I believe there was a third one. So I love that they're feeding him. Make these other teams pay. Make them pay. And that's what Mitch can do. He wasn't the rebounding demon that he was in game 1. He did pick up 8 rebounds, 3 of them offensive. And he got a couple personal fouls. He got 2 free throw shots. He missed them both. That is one thing I am a little concerned about. Regular season's one thing, but as we move into the postseason, the hack-a-Mitch thing could become an issue again. So he has to hit at least 1 of 2 of his free throws. I mean, technically, it'd be great if he was hitting 3 out of 5. And then that will make it difficult for them to do the hack-a-Mitch, because then people get in foul trouble and they lose their momentum of their game. So he's got to start hitting his free throws. He did show some ability to hit some in the playoffs last year, but sometimes he can just go on a real drought. And his mechanics seem awkward. I just don't understand why he can't figure it out after all this time. So he needs to keep working on that. But this unit, man, the ball movement was excellent. It's improving. And Jalen Brunson, unlike in game 1, he didn't look as lost and confused as he did in game 1, like not knowing when to go ISO and when to pass it. Even though he did do some nice passing in that game one as well. Like I mentioned before, finding Mikal Bridges for a nice corner three after drawing into defense. This time he was more like the Jalen of old, but just taking it all the way to the hoop. But he's constantly moving, and he's more off ball now. And the Knicks definitely are bringing the ball over the half-court line much quicker than in the Thibodeau days. So all of this is creating more opportunities for everybody, actually. And OG Anunoby definitely benefited tremendously. He hit 3 of 5 of his three-pointers, finished 4 of 7 overall. Like I said, 13 points, got a steal, had an assist, which was I think the steal and the assist was the same play. I think I got the highlights for you guys. It was the shorter highlights I have again. He hit both his free throws. He was just, once again, a plus 20. I mean, he's just a phenomenal player. And we just need him to stay, mentally focused and stay healthy. That's the key thing with him. Health is crucial right now for this team. But if someone's going to get hurt, like Josh Hart got hurt, to do it now is better than doing it later. That's for sure. The other thing about the rotations, the rotation was 9-man deep in the first half. Brown kept it at 9 men. I think if Josh Hart was available to play, he probably would have gone with a 10-man rotation. And that 10-man rotation probably is the rotation for the whole season, which is these 5 starters plus Clarkson, Deuce, Yabusele, and Malcolm Brogdon. That's the unit right there. In fact, for the second half, which was I found very interesting, in the second half, the starting unit was Clarkson, Yabusele at the 5, Dadier, Brogdon, and Shamet. That starting 5 unit. They struggled at first when they got into the game, but then they finally settled down. They definitely, they gave up. They let the lead drop. The lead was at 16, I think. Got up to 18. But then they let it kind of dwindle down to 10. And then Brown called the timeout. He changed up some of the players. We saw Diawara had some time tonight. Who else? Well, I mean, he went, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 deep again. Wow. And this kid from Princeton, I'm not sure how to pronounce his name. Tosan is his first name. Yves Bowan, I think. He was interesting. 4 of 4 in his 8.5 minutes of play. 9 points. He hit his 1 3-pointer. And Mo Diawara hit a corner 3 from the left side. I was happy to see that. His activity is special. I'll tell you one thing. I think he's going to be a very good defensive player. He's definitely going to be a rotation player at some point in this league. Maybe even a starter. Maybe, possibly. But the star of the game, well, there were 2 co-stars. There was co-stars once again. Just like the first game, the co-stars were Mitch and Deuce, who both played well as well. They just didn't shine as brightly today as they did in game 1. Today, it was Jalen Brunson in his second game of preseason. He had 14 points on 5 of 10 shooting, 2 assists. He got 1 steal. He was a plus 14 in the 7 minutes, as I mentioned before. But he was only 1 of 4 from the 3-point line. And there was 1 3-pointer that he kind of forced it at one time. I have no concern about his 3-point shot. It's going to be there. It's totally going to be there when they need it. And here's his co-star tonight, OG Anunoby, his first preseason action, 13 points, 4 of 7. Oops. 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, plus 20, as I mentioned before, in his 17 minutes of play. I loved his, he was scoring from all over the place. He had a little step back midi. The nice assist to Mitch. He shot the 3 very confidently from both sides of the court. I think I'm starting to think everybody's going to have a tremendous year. And that's what it takes. Because when everyone has near career years or equal their best seasons, that's when teams can go on deep runs and win it all. You see it in baseball. In football, it's a little different, but you see it in football as well. But in basketball, usually it's, you got 2-3 guys that do great, and then everyone else kind of fills in their roles. Here, I think there's because I'm even looking at Deuce McBride. He looks better. His handle looks so tight now, so much tighter. And I did see some video in the off season of him practicing his handle and everything, and it shows now. Because one of the things that was a little shaky, especially to be a point guard or one guard. So, but that has tightened up. Yabusele is going to be interesting if he can match the efficiency that he had last year. The weirdest thing is in the box score, they did not have him. I looked at the box score and I was like, wait, he was 0 for 3? He had no points? I swear he made a 3-pointer. And but they have fixed it. He did get his 3-pointer. He only took 1 3-point attempt and he made it. He missed 2 others, ones near the basket that I was a little surprised. So that's he played a lot this summer. He played in the Eurobasket, so he might be a little bit tired. I would like to see him. Well, he's going to get a nice rest from today. I think the next game is on Thursday or Friday. I'll double check that for you guys before that. Yeah, but Brogdon going to have a bounce back year. Shamet looks good to me, especially defensively. But let me tell you, Mikal Bridges, yes. Mikal Bridges hit all 4 of his buckets. I'm liking what I'm seeing from him. And then you got what we got from OG. Cat was the one guy offensively who didn't really do much. He only took 1 3-point attempt. He took only 4 shots. He only hit 1. But he made 3. He got 3 rebounds, got an assist. Did he get an assist to Mitch? No, that wasn't him. He finished with 6 points. He was the only one offensively that was like a little shaky. Not shaky, but just not that, not his brilliant self that he normally is offensively. Jordan Clarkson, I expect him to have a bounce back year from what he's been having lately. Lack of efficiency. Let's keep going here. So Stephen Bondi tweeted this out, which I found interesting, and then we're going to head over to the highlights pretty soon. Malcolm Brogdon will play in the first half today after not playing in the first half in game 1, Mike Brown says. And he did. He did play in the first half. Garrison Matthews, who has been hot, blazing hot, even he hit though today he cooled off. He finished 1 of 5, 1 of 4 from the 3-point line, but he was smoking hot in game 1. He will play in the first half of game 3. So the coach is trying to experiment with different combinations as players battle for final roster spots. I love this. This is the way it should be. Keep experimenting until you find the right mix. Though I will say, when it comes down to the battle for the final spot because it seems like Brogdon is a given. So it's going to be between Shamet and Matthews. Shamet had a nice little 1 of 2 today. He got to the free throw line, hit all 3 of his free throws. He was fouled, actually, on a 3-point attempt, and he hit all 3 of them. Defensively, I think he's better than Matthews. But Matthews, if he keeps shooting at a tremendous clip, though today he did cool off, it's going to be kind of a battle there, but I think it's going to go to Shamet for one, familiarity. And he definitely stepped up in the playoffs, and that matters tremendously. And I think Matthews will end up on some other roster somewhere in the NBA because he has very special shooting talent. But that's pretty much it. He's not a good defender. He doesn't. He took one to the hole at one point. It looked awkward. Didn't finish. I don't know what else he is other than a sniper from deep. But you get that from Shamet, and Shamet gives you a little more defense. He creates steals, turnovers. Where Matthews, I don't know, we haven't seen him enough to say that, but I got a feeling that Shamet's going to get that last spot, and then that means that Tyler Kolek will probably be out. He played 10 minutes. He was 2 of 8. He missed his 1 3-point attempt, and I think that one looked awkward. I'm not sure they're going to give up on Pacome Dadia yet, but you never know. I think starting him on game 1 was a clear advertisement that he could be available for the right price, right situation. You know, before we do the highlights, let's listen to Coach Brown.
He's starting to adjust. You can see it. I think this is going to be good for him because you can see how much space he has when he brings the ball. And again, if you want to pressure a guy like Jalen with that much space, it's a pretty good chance that he can make you pay for it. And so I like that aspect of it. And then, you know, him just getting used to run, and still be effective, whether you're on the ball or off the ball. It was great to see. You could see he's starting to get his feet underneath him a little bit and understand how to play at that frantic pace and still be effective and know where his shots are going to be or come from.
Okay. So, I mean, it's pretty clear that Brunson is taking to it a little better, but he has a ways to go, and that's going to be incredibly exciting. Once it starts clicking for him, it becomes second nature. I mean, the thing is, he's not going to play as many minutes as he has in the past couple seasons for the Knicks. So I was thinking he probably could get back up to averaging 27, 28 points a game, though I don't think it's going to be needed. We'll see how it goes. I am loving Brunson's attempt to absorb and accept his new role, and here he spoke about that himself. It's a quick little clip.
I'm comfortable. We're still adjusting, and that's the process of the entire season. You're not just going to be who you are at the end of training camp. You're going to continue to get better throughout the season. So I think the longer that we're going through this and understanding what it is that is needed of us and asked of us, the better we're going to be. I'm comfortable. We're still adjusting, and
that's right. He's adjusting, but I think he's adjusting very well. Just the already from what he did in game 1 to game 2, tremendous leaps and bounds. All right. So shout out to Fireside Knicks and Ian Begley. He put this together. According to Ian Begley, the Knicks are not entertaining offers to trade Deuce McBride at this point. Good news. To me, it seemed really odd that they would consider trading Deuce, especially he's on such a good contract, and next year he makes even less than this season. You're gonna have to negotiate with him. He's gonna get a little bit of a bump, but then again, he's worth it. He's so dependable. Also, postseason proven. His handle's gotten better. He didn't have a great offensive night tonight. He finishes with 2 points, 1 of 3, but picked up a couple assists, got 3 rebounds. He got a block. He blocked someone's shot. He finished plus minus of even in his 16 minutes of play, but totally solid. I like him on the court with Clarkson, actually, and defensively, I mean, he can handle larger guards, which is really nice, especially because he's got the long wingspan himself. I think at some point, it's possible. I was wondering that, like, who's going to be the first guy off the bench? Will it be? It depends on who he's subbing in for. But let's say we get the 5 starters that we've talked about before: OG, Cat, Mitch, McCall, and Brunson. If Deuce comes into the game, let's say Deuce comes into the game for Mitch, because you also want to manage Mitch's minutes to some extent. So then you get that other look where Cat slides from the 4 to the 5, and then you still have a great floor spacing with Deuce, who's become a really dependable 3-point shooter. And if he like really shines in that role, I mean, he could end up becoming a 6th man of the year candidate. The other thing is, though, it's Josh Hart. Depending on if they go with Josh Hart, that's a different story. So that's the debate right now. Who's going to be the first guy off the bench? It could even be some days. It could even be Clarkson, for all we know. But there's no way that you trade away a Miles McBride so that you could have Shamet on the roster. That makes no sense to me, especially since Shamet is not going to be one of the 10 in the rotation. He will be an alternate. He'll be situation dependent, depending on matchups, depending on if people are cold. Like maybe Clarkson is just, maybe he's like 1 for 7 from the 3-point line, and you need something. So then you turn to Shamet at that time. So I just don't see the Knicks giving up on Deuce right now. So I'm really glad this was reported, even though he is somebody that teams were interested in or asking about. All right, let's get to the highlights. There we go. Boom. Buries his 3. OG. Oubre gave the Knicks a little bit of problems. Though, efficiently, he wasn't that efficient at the end of the day. He was 5 of 13, 38%. But he hit 2 of 5 3-point attempts. Got 13 points, 3 assists, 2 steals. He caused some turnovers. He got a block himself. Definitely. Ooh, look at that. Look at Brunson right there sneaking in. Love it. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, here it is. This is the lob from Clarkson to Mitch. Look at that. And Mitch had to reach behind him and dunk that thing. Oh, OG once again shooting over. That's Dominic Barlow. Barlow's interesting. He's an interesting player. Is VJ Edgecombe. Knicks created a nice turnover right here. I think this is what Brogdon was on the court here with Deuce. Here's Yabusele, Brogdon, Mitch, and what was it? Yeah, I like that unit. So here now, Cat's back in with Yabusele, Brogdon. Oh, now look at that. Nice. Gets behind the defense. He got fouled. He went to the free throw line there. Saves it in. Oh, I don't know how he does that. He's like a magician. It's incredible. Here comes Brogdon getting into the paint, sprays it to the corner. Bingo. I think that was Clarkson. Was that Clarkson's only? Yeah, that was his only 3-pointer. Clarkson finished with 7 points, 1 of 3. Oh, Hawkporty. Hawkporty's got touch. He definitely has touch. He reminds me of Hartenstein. His touch. There's another finish there. At one time, there was no point guard on the court for the Knicks. It was this unit, but without Kolek. It was odd. I was wondering who was it again? I think it was Diawara, Hawkporty, Matthews. No, it wasn't even Matthews. Yeah, it was Matthews. Shamet. Yeah, it was a weird lineup. Again, he's experimenting. Matt Ryan buries his 3. That was his only bucket. He finished 1 of 4 himself. Yeah, McCullough, frustrating player. I mean, he was 3 of 6. Finished with 8 points. Nice, though he was a -4. He buried a 3-pointer. And then bricked his 2 other 3-point attempts. It was like, wow. I was stunned by what I saw. Man. The Knicks shot, here it says 33 3-point attempts. The stats are screwed up at this point. Very strange. All right, that was the highlights. Let's go over here. So here are the team comparisons. Here it says the Knicks put up 37 3-pointers. I don't know. Oh no, over here. Here it says 33. So I don't know what to believe at all. And then ESPN, like this, they have nothing. I don't know what happened. But we'll go back to here. So here you can see. Let's go to this. So 37. So I mean, here they have it at 32.4%. But if it's true that they only took 34 3-pointers, then that's 36.4%. So that's right there. So I don't know what to believe. And this site also has 113 points. The other one only has 112. The other two have 112. Very strange, very strange. But let's go to this. All right, so here's the lead tracker. You can see the Knicks, once they took the lead early in that first quarter, they never gave it back. They built two 18-point leads. They even had their biggest lead was towards the end of the game, midway through the fourth quarter. Here are the other team comparisons. You can see the Knicks, we lost the rebounding battle, lost the assist battle, lost the steals battle, lost the blocks battle, but committed only 14 turnovers and won the game. So that's it's one of those weird stat lines. But then again, this is not, it's not a real game. I mean, Brunson didn't play at all in the second half. The first unit didn't play at all in the second half. Points in the paint, the Knicks won that one 44-42. Second chance points, the hustle points, 18-14, and fast break, 19-12. That's great because in game one they outbroke them 25-10. So that's the speed. They're going to be nightmare problem for other teams. Now again, can't overreact too much because the Sixers, I mean, they're missing tons of players. Embiid, Paul George, Grimes, Watford, McCain, all key rotation players and top level rotation players. So you can't go overboard in terms of what this means. The Knicks got to the free throw line 33 times, buried 72.7% of them. Nice. What else here is of note? That's pretty much it. Steals. All right. Let's go back to this. This I want to show you. You guys should see the plus minus. You can see the beautiful 20 plus minus for OG. It's the one all the way to the right over here. 20, 6 for Cat, 16 for Mitch, 6 for McCall, 14 for Brunson. Nobody else was in double digits. Clarkson was a 1. Deuce was an even. Brogdon was a +7. So that's nice. That's encouraging. It's possible that Brogdon, could Brogdon be the first guy off the bench? I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see it. But the 10-man rotation is going to be OG, Cat, Mitch, McCall, Brunson, Clarkson, McBride, Yabusele, and Josh Hart, and then Malcolm Brogdon. So but I think some nights when things are clicking and, Knicks are up by 25, 30 points, we're not going to see the days of Thibodeau where he kept the starters in, even like midway through the third quarter. So I think that's when you'll see the other players get a chance to show what they can do. Guys like Dadier and Shamet will get looks. Huck Porty was pretty impressive again as well. So the Knicks are deep. They are stacked. And they got speed and pace on their side now. And it's creating a whole new vibe on this team. I am thrilled by what I have been seeing. But once again, can't overreact. Can't stress that enough. Can't overreact. All right. Well, thank you so much for watching this. First of all, also, people are starting to order their caps, and we also have t-shirts now. The link is in the description below. It's Knicks-Verse store.square.com. I think it's in the description there. I ordered mine. I can't wait for mine to arrive. They look cool. They look so cool. And there's different colors. There's even a two-tone snapback with the black and the gray bill, which that'll be my next order. All righty. Thank you so much for watching this. Again, my name is George. Please follow me on social media. Share this video. Hit the thumbs up button for me, and drop your comments. And I will see you around the Knicks-Verse. Let's go.